This your boy ReggieBaybee and my kids on folks. Let me grab my kids, man. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe on my kids, folks, and turn y'all post notifications on my dead homie, folks. I got a funny ass story to tell y'all on my homie, folks. A real ass story on my homie, folks. This is one of the most craziest stories on my homie, folks. I don't think I never told this story even on my kids, folks. But this is one of the craziest stories back then on my homie, folks. Listen on my homie, folks. The police, folks, they nasty, they dirty as hell on my kids in Chicago on my homie, folks. Like, for real, folks. Now, I don't know if they still do no shit like this now. But back then on my kids, folks, when I was a shorty and shit like that on my homie, folks, in the trenches when I was wild and I was gang banging hard and shit like that on my homie, folks, man, they used to be goddamn doing all type of crazy ass shit on my kids, folks. Dropping you off to the Opps hood, all that extra ass shit on my homie, folks. On folks' grave, folks. The police nasty as hell on my dead homie, folks. And I was just thinking about this story. I'm like, folks, ain't no way for them folks did no shit like that on my homie, folks. This shit was a minute ago on my kids, folks. But this was around the time JoJo died and everything on my kids, folks. Like, literally, folks, on my homie, folks. Like, this was the most craziest story ever that I'm telling y'all, folks. No cap, folks. This shit was crazy as hell on my homie, folks. This was around the time that I was in the streets heavy. I was gang banging hard. I was on that, for the grave. I was on that, folks. I was on that back then on my homie, folks. But RP JoJo on my homie, folks. Like, literally, folks, I'm JoJo World for real. I've been having this shit tatted on my hand since JoJo died and all that on my homie, folks. Like, I got so many different stories with JoJo and all that on my homie, folks. Like, I really miss broski on my kids. So I remember the time everybody with JoJo World on my homie, folks. Literally, everybody with JoJo World, folks. You don't even really be hearing niggas say they JoJo World or claiming that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You got probably a few original members and shit like that on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody was saying they were JoJo World back then, folks. It was just like a big ass trend. Literally, everybody wanted to be JoJo World. Like, you had everybody from everywhere talking about some they were JoJo World, folks. Like, who the fuck is you, folks? You had people in Canada and Jamaica and Africa, all it on my kids, folks, saying they were JoJo World, folks. Literally, folks, the whole world was BDK when JoJo died on my homie, folks. No cap, folks. When he came up with that movement on my kids, folks, literally, folks, everybody was riding with folks on my homie, folks. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Time changed on photograph. That was the good days on folks' grave, folks. That was the good days. We had the BDK Friday parties, all that on my homie, folks. But anyway, on my kids, folks, let's get into the story on my dead homie, folks. So basically, on my homie, folks, we on a block on photograph. Matter of fact, we on 68th and Norm on my kids, folks. We on block burner. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what block burner is, folks, this hood that clicked over brick squad. You know what I'm saying? Block burner on 68th and Norm on photograph. A lot of motherfuckers might think they brick squad, but they block burner type shit on photograph. But we on 68th and Norm on my kids, folks. This was around the time Lil Don was still alive. Brick squad, Lil Don. All that on my homie, folks. So we just outside, we wild and we young, we showing guns, we gang banging hard, we cracking trades, we playing loud music, all that on my homie, folks. We just outside reckless as hell on my kids, folks. Could nobody tell us none on my dead homie, folks. We just outside, folks. I swear to God, folks. We're on the block probably like 20 swole type shit on folks' grave. So basically on folks' grave, the police pull up. They pull up on folks' grave. Bro, them get up out of there because folks them got guns on them. We stood on the block, we popping shit on folks' grave. Now I'm young and turned. I ain't give a fuck what them folks talking about on my homie, folks. Cause I don't got nothing on me on photograph. So it's me, Lil Don, and a stud called Bing on photograph. She's short as hell. Short and fat on photograph. You know what I'm saying? T fucked up on folks' grave. But on my dead homie, folks. So we just outside kicking shit, kicking the bubbles. The police pull up, we talking shit on photograph. Bro, them get up out of it because they got guns on them. Police pull up, they jump out on us. They grab us up on photograph. We like, man, what you man? Let her go, man. We ain't got shit, man. Ooh. So they grab us up. They put me on my shit. I ain't gonna lie. They put me on my shit. So they search me, check me and all that. They grab me up, put me on the car. They put bro them on the car type shit on photograph. So we like, man, we ain't got shit going on, man. Ooh. He like, well, yeah, y'all don't got nothing going on. Why did your bros run? Matter of fact, we got something for y'all ass. We not even gonna chase the motherfuckers. So we're like, man, okay, man, cool. So in my head, I'm like, man, y'all finna take her to jail type shit. We ain't even got nothing going on. Y'all tripping on folks' grave. She's like, man, we're not finna take y'all motherfuckers to jail. Finna give y'all a little ride. So we in the back seat on folks' grave. So we're like, man, what the hell you finna take us type shit on folks' grave? Now we like, what the hell y'all finna take us? Whatever. Ooh. So in our head, we like, man, what the hell these folks got going on type shit? So we all in the back seat. We see them goddamn ran toward the op hood on folks' grave. They ran to the ops hood on folks' grave. Man, on my dead homie, folks, these folks is riding to the Opps hood on folks' grave. Now, soon we put up to the Opps hood on folks' grave, folks. On my mama, these folks get to playing Lil JoJo BDK song with my kids. Playing this shit loud as hell. They get to rolling the windows down on my homie. They roll their windows down before they roll our back windows down on my homie, folks. We see the Opps outside on the corner on my homie, folks. So I'm like, we in front. I'm like, man, what the fuck, folks? What they got going on, folks? We in our head like, folks, ain't no way, folks. On my dead homie, the Opps outside deep as hell, folks. I swear to God, folks. Man, on my homie, folks, they playing Lil JoJo BDK song. So the Opps get to walking up to the police car. Man, what's going on? So the police like, man, we got your Opps in the back seat. Man, the ops walk up to the back window and everything on my kids, folks. They get that GDK. Get to saying fuck JoJo and all that extra ass shit. Get to popping that shit on folks' grade. They going crazy on my homie, folks. So one of them, they spit in the car on folks' grade. They spit in the back window. Instant die that shit on folks' grade. They get to dropping the G's, all that on my homie. Get to saying fuck JoJo, all this extra ass shit on my homie, folks. They get to going crazy on folks' grade. So when I hear, we like, man, what the fuck, man? So we telling the police, man, roll the window up, man, drive out, man, what you got going on? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So we like, man, what the hell? So in my head, folks, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna cap y'all down on some real shit, folks. We like, folks, ain't no way we finna die like this on folks' grade. I'm not finna go. Ain't no way I'm finna go out like this, folks. Ain't no way, folks. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way I'm finna die like this, folks. I swear to God on my kids, no cap. I was shaking, folks. I'm in the backseat shaking like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, I pray these folks don't let us out right here, folks. Them boys is angry, folks. Them boys is on that, folks. Them boys want us on photo grade. So I'm like, man, oh, hell no, folks. Literally, folks. So on my dead homie, folks, as the ops goddamn talking that shit and goddamn popping that shit on photo grade, the police want to play a little JoJo song and all that extra shit. The police pull out. We get like 2-3 blocks down on my homie, folks. Now the ops still in the corner. They looking where the goddamn police car coming to. The police jump out. They let us out the car on my homie, folks. We get out that motherfucker on my homie, folks. We get taking ass on my homie, folks. Police drive out on my homie, folks. Now, we don't know what the ops on my kids. We just turn around, the ops chasing us on my homie, folks. They chasing us like a motherfucker on my kids, folks. So my heart beating fast as hell on my kids, folks. I'm getting up out of there, folks. Folks, them getting up out of there too. So we running at the same speed on my kids, folks. I'm telling you, folks, we getting up out of there, folks, on my dead homie, folks. We literally getting the fuck up out of there on my homie, folks. We getting up out of there, I swear to God, on my kids, folks. Now let me tell y'all, the little stub bean, she was with us on my homie, folks. I don't know what happened to her on my homie, folks. I don't know what happened to her, folks. I ain't see her no more, folks. But me and Lil Don, folks, we got up out of there on my dead homie, folks. I swear to God on my kids, folks. We got up out of there, folks. I cannot make this shit up on my kids, folks. We got up out of there, folks. My dead homie, folks. All we know, we see the ops chasing us on my kids, folks. We made it cross Halsted on my homie, folks. We like, bro, ain't no way, folks. Bro, ain't no way the police shit try to do us like that on my homie, folks. No, I ain't gonna lie, folks. The police nasty, folks. They try to get us killed, folks. I swear to God on my homie, folks. They try to get us killed, folks. I swear to God, folks. I cannot make this shit up, folks. That's probably one of the most craziest stories in my life, folks. Like, if a motherfucker ever asked me, like, what was the craziest story in Chicago, folks? The ops trying to drop us off in the ops hood. They did drop us in the ops hood on my kids, folks, because we was on low. 3 more blocks, that's still the ops hood on our kids, folks. That's still the ops hood, folks. Y'all still trying to get us nothing killed on my homie, folks. We got JoJo World hoodies on and all that on my homie, folks. We don't got no pipe, no none of that, folks. We not supposed to be over here, folks. Then y'all dropping us off to the ops hood, folks, on folks' grade, folks. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all pull up to the ops hood, play a little JoJo BDK song on folks' grade. Folks, y'all trying to get us killed, folks. Bro, that was the most craziest story ever on my homie, folks. Like, literally, folks, I was scared as hell. If I was shaking, I ain't gonna cap it down. I don't give a fuck who you is, folks. The police try to drop you off in your ops hood, folks, and you ain't got no gun, no none of that, folks. You trying to figure out what's going on. Is the police working with them folks? Like, you like, what? Like, literally, folks, that shit gonna mess your head up, folks. Chicago, nasty and dirty, folks. If anybody been through a situation like this, folks, I don't know if anybody ever been through no situation like this, folks. If your police drop you off to your ops hood, folks. I'm saying Chicago dangerous, folks. That shit right there, folks, crazy as hell on my kids, folks. I cannot make that shit up, folks, on my dead homie, folks. So the ops, they get on Facebook, oh, hell, y'all scary as hell, woo, get the whooping all that shit, folks. Man, doing all that extra ass shit on photograph, motherfucker, they ain't goddamn pay them folks no attention on phone, man. I'm like, man, fuck them niggas on photograph. I'm just glad I made it alive on my kids, folks. Y'all would've got y'all a free body that day on my kids, folks, on folks' grade. But I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe on my kids, folks, and I'm gonna tell y'all some more stories in Chicago, folks. Now, comment below in the comments if y'all want to hear some more funny stories that I've been through, what I've been through in Chicago on my homie, folks, and I'm going to tell it to y'all on my kids.